Big space news today from NASA. This week, we received our first picture from a spacecraft orbiting the planet Mercury. Take a look. This picture was taken by NASA's Messenger spacecraft. Messenger took more than 300 images of the planet closest to the sun. NASA is expected to post more pictures on its website in the next 30 minutes or so keep watching that one. Also, it's hoping for a miracle of sorts. The Mars rover Spirit hasn't been heard from in a year. It got stuck in the sands of the planet Mars back in 2009. They were hoping the solar-powered vehicle would be able to get itself unstuck, but not looking so good. If they don't hear from the rover in the next month or so, NASA is going to scale back on Spirit and focus on its twin Opportunity. Also, this year marks 40 years since we rumbled across the surface of the moon in a moon buggy. These are pictures from 1971 when astronauts used the vehicle to collect moon surface samples. Every year, NASA holds the Great Moon Buggy Race in honor of our trips to the moon. College and high school kids from around the world, well, they build moon buggies. They bring them to Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, Alabama to race on a course that simulates that harsh, rocky surface of the moon. NASA has held the Great Moon Buggy Race for the last 18 years. And here live in the studio, well, we have one of the Moon Buggy Race teams. How cool is this? We're so happy you guys are with us. Roxana Bahani is here. You're a student at Huntsville Center for Technology, and Hunter Fleckner is here as well. He's a student there. And Tim White, you are their advisor. And Dr. Frank Six is here as well, and you were the originator of the Moon Buggy Race. So this is pretty cool. Roxana, let's start with you. Maybe we could open up your moon buggy so we get a look at this, but sort of tell us how it works, if you can, the two of you.
It works a lot like a bike.
Can we open it as you're telling us?
Sure.
So it works like a bike.
Yes, we pull. It opens up.
And so you sit there, and you guys designed this?
Yes. Our school designed it.
And then the school built it as a...
Yes.
All of it. Okay, so you ride it like that. Wow, so this thing looks pretty heavy, but it breaks down. It's pretty tight. You were able to bring it upstairs to our studio. And the race is this weekend, right? The competition?
Yes, Friday and Saturday.
So I want to ask you, because you have to... it's supposed to simulate sort of the moon's surface, right? So what's it like to ride in this thing?
It's like kind of when you're riding a bike and you're going through like dirty, kind of muddy areas, and it's real bumpy. It's just like that, except the bumps are a lot larger. So you're going up in there quite higher than you would on a normal bicycle.
These are some pretty sturdy tires, it looks like. Tim, if you would, tell us a little bit about how this whole project came to be, because this is a whole school-wide effort, it sounds like.
It really is. And
you must be pretty proud of your students.
I am. I'm very proud of them. And it's a school-wide project, like you said, and that's one of the greatest things about it. It pulls our whole school together, and they get to meet people from industry as well as college and high school students from all over the world.
Pretty cool. I know it's a lot of fun, Dr. Six. I mean, you're the originator of it, but it's also, there's got to be a lesson here, right?
Well, the lesson is they all get to do hands-on engineering, which they don't get in the classroom. So we've got 80-some teams coming, and 15 of them from foreign countries. It's just a real hoot. It's something to behold.
How fast does this thing go?
Well, I would say probably 25, 30 miles an hour on the straight.
Really?
Yeah.
And wow, I'd like to see this going. I'd like to see this on the streets outside CNN, maybe. What was the inspiration for you as the creator?
Yeah, in '94 it was the 25th anniversary of landing on the moon, and so they thought, well, we need to have an LRV, a lunar roving vehicle, type of display, and we put it together. And the rules haven't changed that much in 17 years. So this is the 18th running of the buggies.
Is it comfortable? Can I have a seat there?
Oh,
Do you mind?
Sure.
Let me pop you out of there and see if I wore pants especially for today, so I can just kind of see what this feels like. I know Hunter really doesn't want me to be his partner, though, right? I have no experience in the moon buggy, but
It'll be interesting.
oh, this is pretty. It's kind of uncomfortable with your feet, with your legs up so high, but this is really cool.
There's gears right here.
Yeah.
And
there's no gas pedal, huh?
No. You are the gas pedal.
Oh, so do you want to be an astronaut or what? What do you want to do with your life after a project like this?
Well, I'm actually in healthcare. I'm in a healthcare class, but it's a really good experience for leadership, and you get to work with a team, and you make a lot of new friends. So.
And Hunter, what about you? I'm going to give Roxana her seat back because I don't think I could sit there very long. What about you? What do you think you want to do?
Well, the class I take is industrial maintenance, and I was thinking about becoming a master electrician and then later on getting my industrial maintenance stuff.
Wow.
working at like some sort of plant.
All right, well, listen, if you take this thing for a spin around the studio, we got a lot of really expensive equipment around here, so be careful, okay?
All right.
All right. Hunter, Roxana, thank you so much. Tim White, Dr. Frank Six, this is really cool. We really appreciate you making the trip and bringing
You
it
bet.
here.
Thank you.
That's cool stuff. Of course, to check out the great moon buggy race online, head to our blog, cnn.com/Allie. We'll also link you up to the NASA Mars rover page and the Mercury expedition page, so you will get your fill there.